Alrighty, hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel and welcome to another unpopular opinion thing. Woo. Um, I don't know, right? I'm bored, I've got nothing to do, school's not on. Just allow it, right? Here we go. Reece James is a better right back than Trent Alexander-Arnold. That one sink in for a second there. And that you realise that you know it's true. No, look, right. Trent Alexander-Arnold, incredible player. Do not get me wrong, ladies and gentlemen. However, defensively, he's about as useful as a bag of wet fucking potatoes, mate. He's so shit at defending. I genuinely don't understand. I play right back and I'm pretty sure I'm more competent at defending than Trent Alexander-Arnold. I'm not even a right back anymore. You know what I mean, right? He can't defend. However, he can spray passes, he'll get assists and shit. Why this man isn't a right winger, or even, failing that, a damn centre mid, I'll never know. Because the man can't defend, but by God can he attack. And when I say Reece James is a better right back than Trent Alexander-Arnold, it's because Reece James can defend with just brilliantly. Like, even for the game that we just lost, the game that Chelsea just lost to Real Madrid, right? Vinicius Jr., every time that he was marked by Reece James, because I realised that the Benzema goal came from Vinicius Jr., but it was from a mistake, and Reece James wasn't marking him due to said mistake, right? But while he was marking him, at every point in time, pocketed. Absolutely pocketed. Vinicius Jr. didn't do anything against him. Most attackers don't do anything against him. It's Reece James, Champions League final against Man City, had a blinder. No one did anything against Reece James, mate. Because Reece James can defend with great skill and prosperity, right? Like, I'm chatting shit, but you know what I mean. Reece James is a good defender. It is undeniable, right? And comparing him and Trent Alexander-Arnold on goals and assists, well, firstly, it makes no sense since they're both sodding right backs. Secondly, it makes even less sense considering Alexander-Arnold is more attacking orientated. He's Trent Alexander-Arnold at heart is a right winger. You know what I mean? Like, I firmly believe Trent Alexander-Arnold wants to be. He doesn't want to play right back. He wants to be a centre mid, or even a cam, or a right winger. Like, if Mohamed Salah never joined Liverpool, Trent Alexander-Arnold could genuinely be the best right winger in the league. Because, no, maybe his finishing isn't as lethal as Salah's is. But he can cross, he can pass, sort of the same thing, but you get what I mean. He can make it for everyone else, and they'd score. Sort of thing, right? So, sort of putting them up against each other, it's unlike Lampard and Gerrard. Because Lampard and Gerrard were both goal-scoring centre mids. That's what they were known to do. Lampard's better. Anyway, that's what they were known to do. However, James and Arnold, if I can call them by their names, aren't that. Like, they're not the same player. They don't play in the same way or in the same format. They're both the same position, but they don't play in the same way. Like, how would you put this? Like you could say when Messi played striker for Barcelona, Peter Crouch also played striker during the same time, but they played the position differently. You know what I mean? This is what I'm getting at, and I'm aware I'm chatting shit here, sort of. Just so I can get to the point of Reece James being a better defender. He's not a better attacker, despite having more goals and assists for a little bit there, but as we've said, that doesn't matter. And I think he has more effect on Chelsea than Trent Alexander-Arnold does on Liverpool, which is another thing that I haven't even got into yet. Alexander-Arnold obviously has a massive effect on Liverpool, quite clearly. But if he wasn't always starting for the team, would they struggle hugely? I don't know, because obviously you can do that incisive pass to make it 3-0, but by that time it's already 2-0, because Salah's already run through half the team, and I know Firmino's done a back heel to send Mane in, and he scored. So, like, when Reece James plays for Chelsea, when Reece, like, the best way of summing it up is looking at Chelsea when Reece James isn't playing for Chelsea and seeing how shit we are. We are awful without Reece James. And I mean, Ben Chilwell as well. Don't get me wrong, Ben Chilwell, best left back in the league. Cancelo can suck one. He's done nothing for 3 months, right? And Tierney's good, but Chilwell's better, right? But anyway, I'm getting off track. Reece James has a bigger effect on Chelsea than Trent Alexander-Arnold does on Liverpool. And don't get me wrong, if Trent Alexander-Arnold played for Chelsea, he would also have such a big effect. But, like, this is what I mean. Trent, just in the teams that they play in, Reece James right now at this moment in time is more effective. He's more useful in the team. He works better with the team. And like, he's just better. I'll run out of. He's just better. Reece James is better as a right back, has a bigger impact on the team. However, Trent Alexander-Arnold is better as an attacking right back. I think is the best way of putting it. So yeah, thank you very much. Suck one. I'll see you later.